all the things you can accomplish on day one. What's going on, guys? Mimic here with another video. I'm dropping this one for all the people out there that are new to Throne and Liberty. Going to show you all the things that I accomplished day one. So hopefully these tips and tricks can help you out too. Let's jump in. Now, day one, obviously I have a lot of seat time in KR, so I was able to experience the game at my own pace and I didn't have to rush things just because we're on global. But now with global coming out, there's a lot of people that are wanting to get into the game and get to that end game progression and max their level. So day one, I was able to get level 50 in just a few short hours. And then as you can see here, I am trying to get my skills up to at least +1 purple. Now, this is very, very important to do at least the first few days that you're working on your character. And the main reason is because your skills is where you get the majority of your baseline damage from. You can see here, what I would recommend, guys, is disenchant, and I've said this many times before, disenchant your purple books so that you can get the blue books that you need to tap all of your skills. In this segment of the video, we're going to be leveling all my skills to base level plus purple 1. Okay, so the number one thing that you can do, and the thing that I did on my day one progression here on global launch, is maxing out all my skills in just a few hours. Now, a lot of people will get hung up on this and stuck on it because they don't know that you can take the purple books and dissolve them to the blue books. Now, be careful, because you have books for your actives and you have books for your passives. Now, both of those books will be different because one will say active and passive. So make sure before you start to dissolve anything that you know exactly what you're dissolving. Now, my whole goal early on, and your whole goal early on in Throne and Liberty, is to get level 50. So the first thing you want to do is get level 50. We're going to talk a little bit about the codex here after this segment, but I did want to show here that I am able to get most of my skills, if not all my skills, to base level +1 purple, which will include my passives. Now, guys, when I say that this is one of the most important things that you can do outside getting to level 50, I mean it. It's more important than your armors that you have. It's more important than your traits. It's one of the most important things that you can do up front to make sure that you solidify your character and solidify your progress. Now, doing this is going to cost you some gold. You can see here, by the end of this segment, I'm pretty much broke. I spent like over $3 million or 3 million gold getting these books created, but it's the only way that you can progress your skills without having to wait for the blue books and without having to craft the blue books from drops that you get from dungeons. So the game is going to give you purple books, and you can go ahead and dissolve those so that you can get the blue books, and then just choose which skills you want to level here. Now, a lot of people ask me, Mimic, what should I level first? What skills should I level first? My recommendation is go through your entire kit and just realistically read them and see which ones you're going to take advantage of first. Now, if you go on a binge like this, it won't matter which one you level first because you're going to level all of them to base level +1 purple. But if you're on a tight budget, you only have so many books and you only have so much gold, then yes, it is going to matter which ones you level first. You don't want to level ones that aren't really going to help you out in PvE content and aren't really going to help you out in PvP content. Luckily for me, I did purchase the battle pass. I did purchase the leveling log. So I had some extra materials and I am able to tap all my skills here, all my passives, as you can see, to +1 baseline purple. Very important that you do this early on, guys, because like I mentioned, this is where I would say 80 to 90% of your damage is going to come from, is getting your skills to purple. This should be on your high prio list. You should do everything in your power, save your gold, do everything that you can to make sure you have enough resources so that you're able to tap your skills to +1 purple. And I did this day one. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay. So if there's anything you take from this segment of the video, is work on your skills, get them to base level +1, and later on when you're acquiring more purple books, you can worry about tapping those +1 purple skills and actives And then you can be more selective on what you're leveling at that time. But early on, you need to get your skills to +1 purple. Trust me, it's a game changer. And like I said, guys, if I can do this, you can do this. I've got a bunch of content on my YouTube channel. Do yourself a favor, go dive in if you got some free time. I'm sure there's going to be some gems in there that you can find that'll add value to your gameplay. But the main thing you want to take away is get to 50 day one. And we're going to talk about the codex and what you need to do to get to 50 in day one, so that you can then start progressing your character with your skills, and so that you can start progressing your character with the armor and the traits that you're going to need, which we'll also talk about that here later in the video. So please, guys, I plead with you, if you're watching this video, if you're new to Throne and Liberty, do this first. You will thank me later. You'll notice huge damage numbers, and you're going to notice that you're having way more fun with the game, and that you're actually enjoying more PvE content with dungeons and things like that because you're doing more damage. Trust me, you don't want to be the guy who's in a dungeon and not putting out DPS. You will get kicked because people will know that you're not doing good DPS, even though there's not DPS meters. You can just tell. So as you can see here, all my passives are now +1 purple, and pretty much every skill that I have is +1 purple. Now, there's like 1 or 2 skills that I don't have +1 purple, but you know, I'm recording this on day 2. I'm going to be releasing this video as soon as it's completed in the next few minutes. So it's live straight from you guys right now. By today, everything will be at least +1 purple. And now I will start working on my armor sets today, day 2. And I will start working on my traits and things like that to get ready for our Boonstone fight. But that is what I would recommend early on, is get those books, dissolve them, upgrade your plus blues to purple. And then later on, when the game starts to give you more of these purple books, you can just start working on leveling your purple skills. You can see here, I've got these books here, and I'm going to dissolve them, and it's going to give me those blue skill books. And then I'm going to take those blue skill books and I'm going to go ahead and feed them into my skills that I need to level so that I can get them to purple. I hope this one helped you guys out. Let's jump into the next content. Now, speaking of the route that I took, guys, this is straight from my account. Look at the route that I took. You can go ahead and pause the video or re-watch. You're going to want to do 4 quests in Black Howl Plains. Okay, and this is to get level 50 in just a few hours. You're going to want to go to Ursturla Fields and do all the quests. You're going to want to go to Carmine Forest and do 4 quests. You're going to want to go to Nesting Grounds and do 4 quests. Then it's going to open up Stoneguard. When it opens up Stoneguard, you're going to want to go to Monolith Wastelands, do 2. Abandoned Stonemason, do 1. Moonlight Desert, 3. Sandworm Lair, 2. You're going to want to do all the quests at Daybreak. You're going to want to do 4 Raging Wild quests, and you're going to want to do 2 Aikido quests. If you follow this log, you'll get to level 50 in about 4 hours. Hope this one helped you out. Now, I get about 2.5 million comments on this per day, so I wanted to make sure I make this video for you guys. I'm going to be going over my skill specializations across my entire kit. What I recommend is just look at the screen and pause the video so you can see what my tripods are. We're going to start with the dagger. You can see here with Cleaving Moonlight, we're going to do the first 3. With Lightning Infusion, we're going to do the first 1. And then that's pretty much it on the daggers, outside having the Shadow Strike on the second one there so that we can go ahead and make the range a little bit farther. So just pause the video. You can look at these whenever you're in game. And if you want to copy them, you're more than welcome to copy them. Again, feel free to experiment on your end. You don't need to do everything that I'm showing you here as far as my tripods. I'm just showing you guys what I use for PvE and PvP. You can see there, Serial Fire Bombs is going to have 3 tripods on there. Burning Smokescreen is going to have the first one there, which turns it into the Frost Smokescreen and turns it into the Burning Smokescreen. The next one for sure is going to be the Ice Spear Bombardment. I'm going to have all 3 on that one because I want max damage. The next one is going to be Inferno Wave. It's going to have 2 there on the tripods. And then of course, the next skill here is going to be Chain Thunder. I want to load this one up. I'm putting all 3 tripods on there. And then to finish it off here, Judgment Lightning, I'm going to have the last 2. Feel free to copy this if you guys like. Hopefully it helped. Sorry I didn't put this on my previous videos. I just wanted to save it for a new video. Thank you. The next thing we're going to quickly talk about are my gear pieces and also my skill specs as far as my stats. Now, I'm level 50. I don't have a lot of good gear just yet, but I wanted to show you guys what you could accomplish day 1. Something to give you a little guide to reference to. You can see here I do have 20 strength. Going to give me a little bit more health. I am going up dex because of the evasion and damage that you get. So I have 36 dex there, 10 wisdom, which is kind of on the lower side, but it's okay for now. And then of course I'm going up 30 perception. So I'm 20, 36, 10, and 30. This is a fresh level 50 with mostly green gear. You can see there I do have a +9 blue weapon. That's another thing you guys want to focus on, is getting your +9 blue weapon early as fast as possible, at least day 1 or day 2. These are my armor pieces that I'm using if you guys want to copy the build. But again, this is very early. Everything is green. Yes, it's max +6, but it's not going to be end game gear. It's more of early game gear, fresh 50 kind of thing. I didn't want to put it together and show it in the video because I get a lot of questions about what gear I use. I get a lot of questions about what my stats are, a lot of questions about what my skill specializations are, and a lot of questions about which skills I use. So I'm just trying to compile it into one video to give you guys all the content in one video, because I know you guys really like watching my videos, and I want to make sure that I'm putting out some content out there that's actually relevant and actually content that people actually want to watch. So that is all my armors, and I'm going to show you guys here my stats. Again, this is very early, fresh 50, just got it a few hours ago, so I'm not going to be maxed out on the stats. But as I continue to grow and as I continue to get stronger, I'll continue to make YouTube videos so you guys can get updated stat guides and updated build guides. You can see there my hit chance is a little low. My evasion is about 800, and that's pretty much about it. This is kind of early, so you know I'm not as strong as my KR build was, but trust me, I'm gonna get there. Hope this helped out. And that's the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of your continued support. If you liked the video, be sure to smash that like button. Helps me out big time. If you guys want to see more videos like this, be sure to throw the sub. I appreciate it. Much love. Thank you for all the support. And throw me a comment. If you guys have any questions, throw it in the comment section. If you guys are still looking for a Discord, still looking for a guild to join, check us out. Check the link in the description. I'm going to be making some new videos here in the next few days. Stay tuned. Much love. Till next time, guys. Peace.